Today I'm going to show you how to change the pinout of the newer headlights on the Tour XL, which comes with a 3-pin, to the older ones, which have a split pin. So, what you'll need for this is a pin crimping tool, a set of wire strippers, a couple of connections, JST connections, interlock connector pins. These are female pins, and a headlight you want to convert. So what we'll need to do is take this clip off of the headlight. There's two ways you can do that. You can either cut the wires or remove the pins. I've done that already because one of these stays as this connector, two of them change. So if you want to keep the pins on the ends of the wires, find something sharp, a good pin, safety pin will do, and you want to go inside on the top of the pin, not the big hole, go with the small hole. Wiggle that in there, and what you're trying to do is bend down the clip that holds it in place, and just like that you can take it out. So right up here you can see it's flat, there's nothing there. On this one you see that little clip that holds everything in place, that latches inside of this to hold it in place, and what you're doing with the pin is just depressing that so that you can slide it out. If you're going to be reusing the connector or the pin in the connector, you'll want to lift that little clip up. You can use a sharp blade of some sort. So after we've removed our end clip, this green one is staying as is, doesn't need to be re-terminated, so that can just get tucked out of the way. The red and yellow ones, those are the ones we're dealing with now. We don't need these pins on the end, so we're just going to cut them off, and then we're going to strip the ends of the wire. And just twist up the wires so they don't get frayed when you're putting them into the new connector. There we go. So what I like to do is to take them off of this strip that they come on. Just a couple bends will do it. Take our crimping tool and because it has ratcheting jaws, you just sort of tuck it in there, and then we take one of our wires that we need to be terminated, stick that in there, not all the way, just so the insulation goes just past the lip. And there we go. One down, one to go. This one's getting stuck just a little bit. There we go. go. We have 2 new ends that have been terminated, and they are going to go in this little connector. And you're going to put red on the right, yellow on the left. There's 2 sides, denoted by the clip that mates into the opposite piece. So I'm going to flip that. These holes up top, you'll see the connectors come out at the other end. And these little clips are what, there we go, are what you want to be facing up towards the holes. So red right, yellow left. And give them a little pull just to make sure that they're in there. It's not a terrible idea to add a dab of hot glue here. It'll just keep things from getting pulled out and relieve some stress. And then for this green one, the green one will be going with the clip up. And make sure that we've lifted up this little catch. You can see on the end there's a little spot for the catch to go. It's going to be going in hole 1 with the clip facing up. You should hear it click. Give it a little pull, and that's it. Everything's been re-terminated, and this should connect right up to the headlight cables on the original Tour XL.